He was already all bleeding and he was groggy and he could, wasn't really walking or was disorientated a little bit.
42-year-old Sherade Keane, who's homeless and lives here at Ala Moana Beach Park, says she found Australian golfer Robert Allenby sitting in this planter area at the corner of Pi'ikoi and Kapiolani just before 2 o'clock Saturday morning. That's kitty corner from the Amuse wine bar where Allenby claims he was kidnapped. But he told reporters he was dumped 6 miles away in a park.
I think there's a lot of shock in there too. Just thought of, being hit, thrown in a trunk, dumped 6.5 miles away from where I was in the middle of nowhere with nothing, not a cent on me.
Allenby also told Australian reporters that the homeless woman, Keane, told him she saw him being thrown out of a car, but Keane denies seeing that.
I can't say somebody did something I didn't see them do. I can't even tell you how he got hurt. I just know that he was bleeding everywhere.
Law enforcement sources say Allenby's injuries do not appear to be consistent with an assault. Instead, they look more like scrapes that he could have suffered in a fall. Keane says 2 homeless men were arguing with Allenby when she came upon them.
He was saying that they knew something about what happened to him, and they were saying that they just saw him fall and hit a rock. So it was kind of weird because I didn't know what happened.
She says she took him down the street in front of the original Pancake House restaurant on Kapiolani, and he asked her to negotiate with the 2 homeless men who he thought were the robbers.
He asked me to tell them that he would give them $500 to get his wallet and his phone back, because it turned out he had 1 credit card left and he wasn't sure why, and so that's when we thought maybe they wanted more money. So he said, well, and I went and asked them, they said they didn't have the things but they still wanted him to give them money, and I said, so I told Mr. Allenby that, and that's when I was kind of worried, but that's when the other boy came up.
She's referring to a military man, an EMT, who showed up along Kapiolani Boulevard and called a cab for Allenby and paid for his cab ride back to the Kahala Hotel where he was staying. Keoki Kerr, Hawaii News Now.